Hey folks, it's Alex Blencarn. I'm back at the kitchen table, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about the population of Canada, how it relates to housing, and the real estate market. So the most recent data from Statistics Canada just came out on December 21st, 2022, and it estimated the population of Canada to be at 39,292,355 people. Now what's interesting is that number is up about 362,000 people from just 3 months ago. This is the highest quarterly population growth rate in Canada since 1957 and is about the population growth that we saw over an entire year just 10 years ago. Now, Canada's total population growth for the first 9 months of 2022 was around 776,000 people, and this surpassed any population growth over a full year in Canada since Confederation. Now, the bulk of that population came from international migration and non-permanent residents. And the reason that this is important is because about 50% of those non-permanent residents actually settled in Ontario. Now, as we know, Ontario is where about 40% of the Canadian population resides and where we see the highest real estate prices in the country. Now, the government has released its immigration plan for 2023 all the way to 2025, and it's available on Statistics Canada. So Canada plans to welcome 465,000 new permanent residents in 2023, 485,000 in 2024, and 500,000 in 2025. Now, when you add these numbers to the average birth rate of 1.4 children per woman in the country of Canada, you can see how these population numbers can grow every single year. And if history repeats itself, we'll see a large percentage of that population settling in Ontario. So why is this important and how does it relate to real estate? Well, people need a place to live. Whether it's renting or owning, in Canada, it's important to have a roof over your head, especially during those cold winter months. So this increase in population is going to put stress on the housing market and provide a constant stream of demand, whether that is for rental or resale properties. There will be a steady flow of population and people needing housing over the next 2 to 3 years in Canada. So what does this mean for pricing? Well, there's only one way to keep prices low when demand is high, and that is increasing the supply. So how do we increase supply in real estate? Well, we need to either build more properties or increase the densification by adding secondary units to already existing properties. So I'm sure you've seen the quotations from the Canadian Mortgage and Housing Corporation that says we need to build 3.5 million homes by 2030 in order to get housing back to an affordable level. So what does affordable mean? Well, in 2021, the average household would have had to devote about 60% of their disposable income towards housing. In order to make it affordable, CMHC says that they would hope to get a goal of 40% of a household's disposable income going towards housing. So how far off are we from that 3.5 million home target? Well, if the current rates of new construction continue, we can expect to see about 2.3 million homes built between 2021 and 2030. However, in order to get that housing down to an affordable level, we would need to build about another 1.2 million homes, which is about a 52% increase from what we're currently on track to build. Now, this is a lot of units to consistently create, and only time will tell if we're able to do it. But based on the population projections, if you ask me, I do believe that the prices of homes will continue to increase as the demand further surpasses the amount of supply that we're able to create. I do believe this will continue until we can create strategies that either increase the amount of housing units that we have in the country or increase the densification or a combination of both. Well, that's all for me, folks. I hope you liked this video. I apologize for all of the doom and gloom, but I kind of wanted to give you a snapshot of what we're seeing with projected supply and demand levels in the housing market and how that might impact the value of your home. Now, if you're interested in viewing all of the statistics that I talked about today, I will link everything down below so you can look at the data for yourself. And if you like this video and you're interested in seeing other videos like this, please drop a subscribe and a thumbs up down below. It really helps out the channel. And until next time, guys, I'm Alex Blencarn, and this is The Kitchen Table. Take care.